Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. If you have not seen this, you are definitely going to want to see it. So, why I am coming live today is because I am going to start doing more lives. I actually miss doing lives, but as most of you all are probably aware, is that I have been working on a new kind of office setup, and that has been a very awesome thing to be able to do. And I am almost done. Lighting has been something that has been actually crazy. So I apologize that I am sweating so much. As I said in the last live, my AC decided to go out yesterday, and it was so funny because we had my sister was here from Cleveland, and all the kids were here, and we were like, "Oh my gosh, I don't think that the AC is working." And if you know anything about Florida weather, not having AC is woo. So it was funny because I asked my sister, I'm like, "Hey, maybe we're cursed or something because last time I came to your place, you didn't have AC either. Your AC was broken." And she was like, "No, we just don't have central air." And I'm like, okay, well, AC is not really broken considering the fact that you do not have central air. But let's go ahead and kind of jump into what we are going over, what we are actually doing. What we are talking about here is we are talking about Prezenter. So if you have not gotten Prezenter, we have teamed up with Dropmock about this promotion. Great part about it is if you buy the bundle deal, you decide to invest in it, you get both of our bonuses, which are just coming out today. So, talking about Prezenter. So, what is Prezenter? What does Prezenter do? Why the hell am I promoting this product? And does it even make sense for where you are in your business? Now, let me just bring this camera down a little bit. See if I could do that. No, doesn't look like I could bring that camera down, which is awesome because with the new desk, I could definitely bring it up. So this is, I guess, the lowest that it goes right there. So let's talk about an issue that I have in my business, my everyday life. I do a decent amount of presentations, and what I am doing those presentations, the thing that I hate the absolute most is being able or having to actually do the graphics and the presentation. Now, there are different ways that you can do presentations. A lot of the times, the way that I do presentations is a lot of the ways that most of us have done it before. I'll go to Google and I will do Google Slides. That is one way that I do a lot of my presentations. But with Google Slides, I'm not a huge designer per se when it comes to actually being able to design these things. I'm not, that's not kind of my forte is design. My is putting the concept together, and what I find is that design kind of gets in the way of that concept, which I don't know if that happens to you all. It might not. But when I have to do a lot of designs on mine, they don't always, to me, look the prettiest. I think that I get it across. So when I started checking out Prezenter, I was like, oh crap, this is different. This is something that could help with the design of that. So just going over, and I do want to mention something that I really do like about this product that is more superficial than anything. Adele has done a absolutely fantastic job in putting together the concept of presentations, right? So this is Prezenter. It is a presentation software. So having it where you are actually doing presentations would make sense. Having it where it looks nice, if you are doing presentations, totally makes sense. And this one does. So, create amazing presentations, videos, and ebooks in minutes. Perfect for courses, tutorials, webinars, reviews, messages, and more. Instantly easy to use for all ages. And then it goes into this presentation right here, software demo. I just love how these sales pages are actually made, how this all looks, how it came out. Honestly, makes me very, very jealous. Makes me have to look to really be able to step up my game. I don't know if I would step it up to this amount here, or the time that it takes him to do that. And what that makes me understand is that, for me, what that makes me do is that makes me understand that if he's going to put this much time into presenting this product, what you don't want to do is you don't want to spend all of that money presenting this type of product, and then you actually go away with PowerPoint. I mean, you spend all that money, you get people all excited to be able to see it, the psychological thing. I'm expecting something really, really nice. So, to me, it's like, hey, if you're gonna spend all of this and you're gonna spend the time to put this all together and how they put this together, which is absolutely amazing, then for me, that would mean that you have spent time on the actual product. So going over to the product, which this login page right here is absolutely phenomenal right here. 3D characters, everything, and it goes from the sales page, and it goes directly into, it goes from the sales page and that design directly to the app. So I love seeing that. So we're just gonna sign in for a second here. Just sign in, sign in, sign in. And what you get is you get a very, very great opening act, right? So this is something that is absolutely amazing. You have your little introduction video right here. You know where you're going. So you have your presenter, your professional, your X Factor, your Halo 3D, job finder, and agency website. Now, this is where I am really, 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 really excited, because the thing about this is that if you are going to be able to do that, right? If you're going to be able to do it, then what you want to be able to do is you want to be able to be shown in the best light. Now, for you all that are new on here, sorry about sweating. My AC went out yesterday. We are waiting on the AC guy to come. Oh my gosh, it is so hot. It was so hot last night. We actually slept outside, and it was absolutely gorgeous, but I probably have mosquito bites. I look like I was on an episode of Naked and Afraid. So, what you are able to do right here is you are able to get an agency. With the agency, it does come with it really does come with its own website for you. You can get it hosted on your own, or you could get a free domain. So they have a free domain set up for you, and it gets fast hosting. So we could go here, and what it is going to do, it's going to take you here, claim your free domain name and agency website, get my free domain. Love how he does this. Something to always keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? And so you could get your free domain right here. For a lot of you all, this is a major, major thing, right? Being able to actually have a website that's done and get the domain, so you don't have to do all that crazy, kooky work of being able to do WordPress and putting it up and all that type of stuff, which now is pretty easy for me to do because we already have systems in place to be able to do that. So, it makes it a lot easier. But this is absolutely positively a positive. There are a lot of positives about this. And what we really, really, really want to do is we really want to look at what are our templates. Look at this. So cool. So, so cool. Right? So we'll go and we'll look at a few templates here. All right. And what we want to do is remember my account has everything in it. Each one of these are kind of layered. You could come on the webinar today at 3 p.m. We have Adele presenting, and you can come on there and you can actually be able to come on that webinar and see everything live. We give you the breakdown, we give you all the OTOs, all of that type of stuff, right? But let's go ahead and let's go into the templates. So what we are looking for is just different niches that you have right here. You have this drop down box that can give you different niches. Now, this is the thing about this is whether or not this makes sense for your business. Number one, it makes sense for your business if you are looking to be able to make presentations and do designs for companies, okay? This is not for everyone. If you are not an artistic person per se, it might not be for you. But if you are an artsy person, or if you know how to hire someone, this is a major, major opportunity. People that are doing webinars, people that are doing reports, people that are doing anything when it comes to presentation or presenting something. A lot of people just don't know what they're doing. They don't spend enough time on PowerPoint. They don't spend enough time on Google Slides, and they don't know how to design, so they have to hire someone. I have done it before. I choose to work with people who can help me design because it takes a lot, and it takes a certain person. Another thing about this is that if you are someone that really just wants to be able to become a thought leader and be someone who can do Facebook Lives, someone who can do TikTok, someone who wants to share content and not doing in a way where it is overwhelming to your customer, where you're trying to sell them something, you're trying to talk them into something, and you just want to do content, which should be every last one of us. Every last one of us should be constantly putting ourselves out there. The more that we put ourselves out there, the more people become comfortable with us. The more people become comfortable with us and see us, the better it is for us to be able to build a relationship, and throughout that relationship be able to sell or help them as much as we possibly can. So in us doing this, you have some very short content. I wouldn't say that this content is super long. I would not say that you are writing diaries or this is a book. If you are someone who's looking for a 30-45 minute presentation, you're going to have to add a lot of slides there. You basically get a lot of the basic information, and I would say more of a starter to mid pack. When you're doing it, these are normally something that you would do for 5 or 10 minutes. Once you get up to 15 minutes, you'd more be telling stories, more engaging, things like this. But as a thought leader, this is the perfect amount of time. If you are doing social media, this is the perfect amount of time. If you are doing Facebook Lives, this is a great amount of time. It doesn't have to be where you get in front of someone for hours or anything. Now, because the content is already done for you and the design is already done for you, it really takes a lot of the stress out of what you are doing here. But I will also say this, and this is something for all my people that are Fiverr and all of the different sites that we could use. Oh man, it's hot. Hot, hot, hot. Man, when they fix this AC, man, I'm going to go crazy. All right, so What I was saying is this: is that if you are someone who wants to be able to monetize this, there are several different ways of being able to monetize something like this. Number one is obviously to put the services on sites like Fiverr and all of our gig sites. That is one way to do it. A great reason for that and doing it that way also is because the traffic is really borrowed traffic. You're not having to generate that traffic. You're not having to be the person that says, "Oh my gosh, this is Facebook ads," or you are like, it's Facebook ads, or it's this or it's that. You're not having to create that traffic. The great thing about those is those companies spend a lot of money to be able to promote their sites and bring in traffic. If Fiverr doesn't bring in a huge amount of traffic, then more people won't sign up for Fiverr. Fiverr won't make as much money. So it behooves Fiverr to help you as a marketer. But now you have more than Fiverr as competition. So on the other website webinar that we did the other day, we talked about all of the gig economies and all of the sites, and I gave you all out a bonus with, I believe it was 77 different ones, either, yeah, 77, something like that. I forget the exact number, but it was a lot of those. And what you want to do is you want to amplify your presence, right? You want to be everywhere, every which way you can. Another great way of being able to do this and really having it where it is more hands off and you're not having to be face to face and try to sell or anything like that is by having a Facebook business page. Now, as most of you all are aware, most of the times when I am selling a product, sometimes when I am promoting products, what I actually do is I set up Facebook business pages, as you can see right here, over in L Shortcuts, right? Over in my shortcuts here, you will see a lot of my pages, and I'll just go here. I have 18 different pages. And as you will see on these pages, and if you look at this, and I should probably get back to these messages. I didn't realize that I had so many, but all of these pages have messages. So this is moving a little slow. Let's just go back a second, right? Let's go back for a quick moment. Okay. Let's go home. Okay. It almost seems like, okay, so that's what's happening. I am on a certain page, right? So these are all my pages right here. And the great thing about a page is that you have to really look at a Facebook business page as a business, right? So just take the page out of it and look at it as a business. It is its own ecosystem. It is its own economy. It's almost better, I would say, or much easier to be able to utilize something like this, right? It's much easier to be able to utilize something like this when you are doing a new business and you're trying to separate that business from another business. I know we talk about it all the time where we have so many different cool and awesome things that we do. We try to put it on one website, and when people have too many options, then the option is normally no. So, what we want to do is, if we want to separate that, one way of being able to separate that and getting a little bit of distance between the two, especially for those people who are doing side hustles. And we talk about LinkedIn all the time and whether you should be promoting your business on LinkedIn. If that's not an option for you, then a Facebook business page will really look at that guy back there, Parker Dean, just almost is out of school. I'm on Facebook Live, Parker, so you could wave hi to everyone. They haven't seen you in a while. They haven't seen you. You're about to go to third grade, right? All right. That'll be done in a few minutes. All right. Love you. Okay, so as I wipe the sweat off of my face, whoa, AC grind's supposed to come at 2:30. Woo, I can't wait unless they tell me I need a new AC. Then I can wait. But so if you want that separation, what you do is you start your Facebook business page. And what you're going to see with these Facebook business pages, ladies and gentlemen, they do a lot of the work for you. Businesses are consumers now aren't as much about a sales page as they are about being able to see you multiple times. A lot of times they want to put a face with a product. A lot of times they just want to be able to see the information. I was watching this thing with Frank Kern last night, or this recording with Frank Kern on YouTube, and it people need to see you 22 times before they make a decision to buy your product. 22. Think about that for a second. 2 2. 22 times. So the great thing about this is that you'll see that with my Facebook pages, if this ever wants to go back, let's just go back and we're going to go here and we'll go to my pages. And then what that should do is that should bring up my messages. There we go. That's what we want to see. Look, these are messages, notifications, messages, notifications. And this is what happens is that once you start promoting these, like Video Remix or Video Remix Smart Business, Smart Marketer bonus page, my practice page, everyone knows that that's what I use, Smart Interactive Elements, animated photos, all of these different ones, list builder, you can really get traffic in. And when you're doing that, depending on what kind of software you have attached to it, like we have Smart Marketer Social, right? We have Smart Marketer Social attached to it. We can do commenting, replies. A lot of everything is automated, and you could always throw a bot on there also to handle a lot of the traffic. But Facebook tries to make it easy as possible for you to be able to do this. So if you are looking at Prezenter, to me, I would utilize the fact of, and there's some secrets that I'll maintain for later trainings and webinars and things like that, but there are some secrets out there that we can really, really be able to, I'll be able to tell you a little bit more about those secrets, but an easy thing to be able to do is doing it and offering these services on a Facebook page. A great thing with Facebook pages, but Facebook has gotten a little bit more aggressive about this. We were on a webinar and we realized that one of my pages has actually been banned from marketing because when I would get on the webinar, I would do ads as practice with you all, and they weren't really ads where I was trying to sell anything. Like I'm just doing an ad, just throwing a video up there and doing an ad and just showing you all how to do ads and how much they cost, right? And so one of my pages actually got banned from being able to do ads. So you want to be careful with that. But the thing is that you can put your examples, right? You can do your examples here. You could do lives. You could have offers. You can also have ads. You can also do posts. So you really get a lot, a big bang for your money because number one, it's free. Number two is that you can charge whatever you want for your product or your software depending on who you are targeting. If you want to target higher net worth people, that is easy to do with targeting. Or if you want to go for the $5 discount people and just turn things around. So it's not always about Fiverr. It's not always about the gig opportunities just being your only way of being able to get your product out there. Facebook pages with a software handling the automation will definitely do it. And we also have other social media channels. So I just wanted to spend a little bit of time with you all in this group. I wanted you all to watch me sweat. and throw your prayers this way, ladies and gentlemen, that the AC, I have a fan right there, but if I put it too close, you can't hear anything. So I am super, super excited for this week. I think that this is a really, really great product for people who have to make presentations or people who would like to get into the presentation business. So today, 3 p.m., you can come, learn, enjoy, win some free stuff, and then later on this week, I'm going to be breaking down each one of the OTOs and really jumping into the depth of what's there, what's not there, what I think is missing, what I think is cool. Find out what you all think is cool, and we need to use the wheel. Okay. Oh, it's gonna rain. Oh, thank you, Jesus. We gotta use the wheel. Okay, we got the wheel, and we need to give some stuff away. I didn't realize that the wheel was going to actually be this wheelie. I didn't realize that it was gonna be this big, and it absolutely was that big. And in my small video office, the office, in that it takes up a lot of room, but who cares? As long as we are having fun with it, we'll do some bonuses, we'll do some giveaways, we'll do some things like that. So I am extremely, extremely, extremely excited for you to be a part of the Video Remix community. I am Dean Gilmore, CEO of Video Remix, and I will talk to you soon. Bye now.